Uh-oh, guys, is Nikola the next company to go bankrupt, to go bust? It sure as well might be. We're going to break down Nikola stock in this video. We're going to break down the chart. We're going to go over some numbers and some breaking news that just came out. So if y'all find value, of course, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe. And don't forget to get up to 17 stocks from Moomoo. Link down below. More on that later. And by the way, guys, today is the last day to do that. Use that link down below. And now let's dive into it. So right off the bat, guys, Nikola stock today is down over 13%. And it's right around $1.20, so it's almost a legitimate penny stock. And I know anything under $5 is technically a penny stock, but now we're almost under $1, guys. We're pretty much a stone's throw away from that point. And you guys know Trevor Milton, the whole debacle with that occurred probably over 2 years ago at this point. How long ago was that? I don't know. Time's running away from me, guys. But you guys know this was a complete bubble at one point. The all-time high was right around $93, and that was actually almost 3 years ago. My goodness, guys, time is flying. Look, it was over $90 back in June of 2020, and now it's at $1.20, guys. It is down literally 99% pretty much. It's right on the verge of bankruptcy. So let's break down what's going on. And by the way, we just hit an all-time low on the stock today, right at $1.15, or was that was today, right? No, that was yesterday after the, not after the bell. Actually, no, it was yesterday after the bell. Either way, we're pretty much right at all-time lows right now. So let's break down what's going on with this company. Is it going to go bankrupt? Is it not going to go bankrupt? Let's go over what in the world is going on right now. So check it out, guys. This is straight from Nikola's investor relations page. We can see right here, Nikola just announced pricing of a $100 million common stock transaction. We can see right here today. Well, actually, this came out yesterday, but either way, it's very fresh, very recent news. They just announced the pricing of an SEC-registered underwritten public offering and concurrent registered direct offering at a price of $1.12 per share. And that, number one, is why the stock is collapsing. They were just at $1.30 or something like that, $1.40. And in other words, they're looking to sell 29, almost 30 million shares. You guys can see that right here, of common stock to the public in the public offering, and almost 60 million shares of common stock to an investor in the concurrent registered direct offering pursuant to a forward stock purchase agreement. So in other words, guys, they are offering a crap ton of shares to different investors and, of course, to the public. Right around, let's see, roughly 30 million shares to the public, and again, roughly 60 million shares of common stock to an investor in the concurrent registered direct offering pursuant, yada, 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 yada. And the gross proceeds to Nikola from the public offering and the concurrent registered direct offering, before deducting underwritten discounts and commissions and other expenses, are $100 million. In addition, Nikola has granted the underwriter, you guys can see right here, a 30-day option to purchase up to an additional almost 4.5 million shares of its common stock at the public offering price, less underwriting discounts and commission. And you guys can see the public offering is not conditioned, or rather, not conditioned on the closing of the concurrent registered direct offering, and the concurrent registered direct offering is not conditioned on the closing of the public offering. All right, that's good news there. And we have the public offering expected to close on or about April 4th, which is just a couple of days from me making this video. And of course, that's subject to customary closing conditions. And the concurrent registered direct offering is expected to close on or about April 11th, 2023. So in other words, guys, shares are being diluted. Money is being raised because, let's be honest, guys, this company right here, Nikola, they're on the verge of bankruptcy. Trevor Milton really screwed this company, and of course, Trevor Milton's gone. From my understanding, the management has completely, changed up. Sure, there's probably some other, some people that were around when Trevor Milton was around, but this company's really trying to get rid of the bad reputation, which is going to be very hard to do, but they're trying to do that and put their best foot forward. And at this point, again, the stock is struggling, guys. It's at $1 per share right now, and whenever a stock is at $1 per share, when it was at $90, that's when you know there's some serious problems within the company under the hood. And the balance sheet here, guys, let's dive into this, is actually not as bad as some of these other risky stocks that we've been talking about on the channel. You guys remember AMC's current ratio, which is the current assets, total current assets divided by total current liabilities. Their current ratio, AMC's, was like 50%, which is not the best. This current ratio on Nikola is actually not that bad. In fact, it's over a 1, which is pretty good. They have current assets, you guys can see right here, of $436 million, which if we break that down a little bit, $230 million is from cash equivalents, and short-term investments. You guys can see that right here. They have about $50 million in receivables and about $123 million in inventory. You guys see that right there. And if we come down a little bit more here, we'll take a look at the current liabilities. Look at that, $383 million of current liabilities. So technically, the current ratio is over 1, which is good, but they cannot cover their current liabilities, which are liabilities due within the next 12 months. They cannot cover them with cash equivalents, and short-term investments, which that's not the best sign. But again, it's better than AMC, and I would say, honestly, it's not the end of the world. We'll see if they're able to get rid of some of the inventory. I don't know. I mean, this business is struggling. Again, we'll see how they end up performing over the next couple of quarters. And if we come down here a little bit more, how much total debt does this company even have right now? Look at that. I mean, their debt has ballooned over the last year, 2 years. I mean, right now, total debt is $380 million. Do you guys see that right here? When last year, it was $27 million. My goodness. The year before that, $19 million. The year before that, almost $5 million. So debt is ballooning. We have, of course, current liabilities ballooning. Assets are ballooning as well, not as much as liabilities, which that could be a problem in the future. Then we have cash equivalents decreasing over the last couple of years. You guys can see here, back in 2020, they had $850 million of cash roughly. 2021, $500 million. Now they have $230 million. Yeah, that cash balance, cash equivalent, short-term investments, that keeps on cutting year after year after year. And that's not sustainable, guys, over the long term. Of course, this company's bleeding cash. They're not profitable. And at that point, at some point, they're going to go bust unless they, again, raise money through stock offerings, which is what they're doing now, or they get bought out, or, they get a big investment from like an Amazon or something, which is not going to happen, in my opinion. Amazon invested big time in Rivian. If something like that happens, sure, that could save the company. But, on the trajectory they're on right now, this is going bankrupt. No doubt about it. This is going bankrupt, in my personal opinion. If we look at here, the income statement, it's not like they're growing crazy. I mean, okay, fine. Yes, they are growing crazy because a couple years ago, they barely had revenue. Now they have trailing 12-month revenue of $50 million. But still, guys, they're not profitable. They're losing money. They're burning money hand over fist. And that's only, the losses are only increasing. There's only so much they can do at this point unless a miracle happens, in my personal opinion. So Nikola, you guys probably knew this heading into this video. This company sucks. I mean, that's just my opinion, but let's be honest. This is on the verge of bankruptcy. No company goes from $90 a share to $1 with no problems. This is a company riddled with problems, and if you want to take a huge risk, sure, go bet on Nikola. But for me, guys, there are way other better options than this particular stock. But overall, guys, that's a quick update on what's going on right now with Nikola. A quick little breakdown, and it's not looking pretty. The balance sheet's all right, but again, cash equivalent, short-term investments, that's been dwindling over the past couple of years, and it might continue to dwindle to the point where the company might go bankrupt. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to this channel and my second channel, Stas Talks Money. And don't forget to get up to 17 stocks from Moomoo. Link down below. Once you open up an account, you get 1 free share of stock. If you deposit at least $100, you get 6 more free shares. And by the way, if you deposit at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 17 free stocks. And today, guys, is the last day that you can get that promo. Link down below. So take advantage if you guys want to help out the channel. And if you guys want some free stocks, it's linked down below. I'll catch you guys later.